どうも成功が読です。第4回コントロール始めていきます。いつも見てくれてる人はありがとう。初めての人もよければ見ていってね。
一旦区切りを良いから話を聞こうか。ここは変わらず安定してるね。危険な建物でも安心できる場所があるのはありがたい。みんなの努力の賜物だね。
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
また雑用ですか？局長も忙しいね。名ばかり局長じゃなきゃいいけど。
research sector is the worst. The doctors don't know how to clean after themselves. It's back. What would kill a bad thing? Paska mikä paska.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
ここで詰まりが取れるのか？電源をつなげば良いみたいだね。それならそんなに難しくなさそうだね。地味に難しいパズルだったら困ったよ。ところで電源は一体どこに？ああ、そこか。電源が2つ。その電源を使って取り出すんじゃない。多分そうだね。ああ、そっちは開かないのか。
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
なるほど、ハンドルを回す必要があったか。気づかなくて時間がかかってたね。電源までは行けたんだけどね。まさかあれを調べるだけだったとは。やっぱり精度が悪い。結構チクるね。
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
雑用も済んだから進めていこうぜ。正常だった時はどうしてたのかな？やっぱり局長がしてたんじゃない？局長、意外と苦労してたんだね。死因が実は過労死だったりして。おお、新しいエリア。まずはどこに進めばよいのかな？とりあえず敵のいるところに進めば、いや、どこにでも出てくるからね。当てにはならないよ。まずは映像チェックから。
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
そんな科学者たちも今では地に足つきかない状態に、みんな浮き足立ってるね。あれではもう使い物にならないね。さて、どこに進むべきか。おっと、敵が来るかな？戦闘態勢に入ってるからそうだね。おう、ここからは浮遊タイプが出てくるよね。浮いてるだけじゃなくて瞬間移動にどうもしてるよ。これまた厄介な敵だ。もっと威力の高い武器が欲しいところ。ところでさっきの敵はどこに行ったんだ？上に見えないから下の方にいるんだろうね。ああ、いたいた。ダメだ。この距離じゃ使い物にならない。見えるところに出てきなさい。あんなに遠くにも。多分下に正規ルートがあるんだよ。わかりやすくて助かるけども、君はいい加減に倒されなさい。ふう。 それじゃお呼ばれに預かろうか。多分上に進んでも行き止まりなだろうし。そう言って後で調べに行くんでしょ。そりゃね、寄り道はしに行かないとね。寄り道のためにも君たちは早く去りなさい。ほらほら、近寄れないだろ。まるでヒステリーを起こしてるみたい。局長は忙しくてイライラしてるからね。敵に当たる局長。全員去ったというか片付けたね。上にも映像があったか。
Questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headroom resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
迷路。灰皿の迷路ってあるね。普通の迷路ではなさそうだね。特に変わったところはなさそう。とりあえず進んでみっぺ。ダメだ。進めそうにない。とりあえず進めるところから、やっぱり正規ルートを進むことになるね。
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
この先に道があるの？光ってるしそうなんじゃないかな。また敵か。投げるものに困ることはなさそう。なくても壁から張り取るけどね。能力強化すると複数投げられるのが強い。狙いも正確だもんね。さすが超能力。
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked. intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes. An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
あれは無敵なんだろうな。見るからに倒せそうになさそうだね。ギミックを使って倒すのかな。追われながらか。不安だ。こっちに来い。急げ急げ。すっごいゴリ押し。進めればよかろうなのだ。
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
まったく次から次へとものすごい数の職員が犠牲になったんだね。直す方法があれば良いんだけどね。もしくは複製する方法。組織が人権の侵害を。マッドサイエンティストの集まりだからそのくらい早いんじゃないかな。確かに人手が欲しいんだろうけど。
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
more of